Hi, welcome to Go with Yin Yoga. I'm Judy. Welcome to your Fall Equinox Yin Yoga practice, which is all about balancing emotions, calming down, energizing, calm energizing, and self-care. Because we are practicing September self-care this month. I'm definitely going to suggest that you have a bolster. I am sitting up on one right now, although you can do this practice without it. You may want a couple of blocks as well. Gather those up and come into an easy seated position and rocking back and forth, finding your center, your balance, allowing your spine to grow strong and straight like a tree. Imagine that your head is a balloon and that there is a thread going from your head to the ceiling. And just take your attention to your breath. Notice where it lands for you today without making any judgments. If you can, begin to breathe in and out through your nose. To begin this practice, we are going to practice a little acupressure, and as always, you are free to do whatever you want from my suggestions or not. Also, if you have some lavender oil, that could be very nice for this practice as well. That would be nice to put on the finger that you're going to use for your acupressure. Totally optional. I don't have any today. We're going to start with, let's start with large intestine 11. I think it's 11. So you're going to come kind of in line with your index finger, which is where the large intestine meridian runs, and kind of inside, just a little inside of your elbow crease, okay? And it's on both sides. And don't worry about getting it completely right. Don't worry about it. We're going to breathe in and out through our mouth. I'm going to hold approximately a minute. Normally I would encourage you to do maybe 2 minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. But this is going to be a longer practice. Might be a whole hour. And I want to read you this quote from Crystal McEwen. Now, you may not be practicing on the actual equinox. That's okay. I'm not filming it on the equinox. On this day, when dark and light are equals, may you find the balance you are seeking. May you be abundant. May you be blessed. May you be surrounded by love, and may your light outshine your darkness. And I'll read that again at the end, and hopefully I'll be able to actually read it for you correctly. And you might notice a little pulsing underneath your fingers at this point. That is a signal that your energy is beginning to run through the meridian. So it's a good thing. And go ahead and slowly ease off of that point, large intestine 11. We're going to move on to the first point in the lung meridian, lung 1. So it's right about here, kind of at the end and beneath your collarbone. And you can press the palm of your hand into your heart center and on both sides. You can also put that lavender on your fingers that you're using for acupressure. And you can take your thumbs right kind of under that sternal notch, which is K27. And this Large intestine 11 is a great immunity point to hold. So great if you are battling a cold, a flu. Lung 1 is great for bringing in calm energy. Kidney 27 is also really great for bringing in energy. Kidney is really directly associated with being energizing, where part of where your energy is stored in your kidneys. Taking deep breaths in and out through your nose. Maybe holding for a couple of seconds and then releasing. This practice is also a lower body yin yoga. We're going to get into your legs for sure, your hips, most of your lower body. And slowly begin to release the pressure off the points. Allow your hands to come off. If you are sitting up on that bolster, come on off of it, but you might want to hold onto it for our next pose. I will be demoing our next pose using the bolster. Take your bolster vertically towards the center of your mat. Swing your legs around. Come up to kneeling. And go ahead and straddle your bolster. Big toes can touch. And then take your hips back to your heels. And you can hug that bolster if you like for a supported child's pose. And go ahead and put one cheek onto your bolster if you're using it. And we'll switch about halfway through this hold. And if you'd like to use an affirmation throughout this practice, you could try I am balanced or I am energized. And really allow that low back to relax. Allow those hips to sink onto those heels. Maybe walk your torso back a little bit. Go ahead and switch to the other cheek. Last couple of breaths here. And then slowly bring your neck back into its natural position. Take your hands and walk them back towards your knees, slowly bringing your torso upright. Take that bolster and set it off to the side. We do not need it for our next pose. And simply walk yourself down until you are up on your elbows to start with. Reach back, and you might want a strap for this pose, but you don't need. If you can reach back and get your calf or your ankle, even up near your toes. What we're trying to do here is to stretch our quads. So you can take the hand that isn't holding the foot and bend the elbow out to the side. You can bring your forehead onto it. This is a really nice quad stretch. It's not a traditional Yin Yoga pose, but it's one that I really like, and I often recommend it as an alternative to saddle pose, which is often associated with the earth element. Allow your entire body to relax. Notice anywhere you're just contracting those muscles. See if you can soften up. Allow your shoulders to relax. We're targeting the quads, your thighs. Last couple of breaths here. Go ahead and release that leg. Take the opposite elbow, bend it out, reach back with the other hand. Grab a hold wherever you can. I'm going to stay a little upright this time because the end of this cover is very furry, and I was getting bandit's fur in my mouth. But feel free to take your forehead down to the back of your hand. This is also a really great stretch that you can do against the wall. It intensifies that quad stretch a great deal. But you kneel at the wall, and then you take whichever leg you're going to grab onto. It's going to go against the wall. You'll bend that knee, and the shin will go against the wall. And if you come further out from the wall, it won't be as intense. If you back yourself close to the wall, it can be a very intense stretch, but we don't stretch our quads a whole lot. I am balanced. Last couple of breaths here. And then just let go of that foot. Bend both elbows out to the side and go ahead and bring your forehead down onto the top, back of the top hand. I'm going to, again, stay upright. And this is just a short rebound. We're here for about a minute. Last breath here. And go ahead and take the palms of your hands out by your chest. Slowly push yourself into a figure 4. Bend your knees and take your legs out straight in front of you. Always moving mindfully through those transitions. Coming into a caterpillar pose, but before you get into your caterpillar, I want to show you something briefly. If you like, you can hold kidney 1, which is, okay, between your second and third toes at the ball of the foot, excuse me. And of course, if you can't reach the soles of your feet in caterpillar, don't hold the point. There would be no point. So caterpillar, you start sitting upright. Hands can be down by your sides. That bolster can be under the knees. Knees can be bent. All great options. You can also be sitting on top of a block or a bolster. And that can, if your low back is bothered by sitting this way, that could be helpful. And you can hinge forward from your hips. Walk your hands a little forward. Tuck the chin a little bit. If you're like me, I find I have a tendency to kind of look up, but we don't want to do that. We want our neck to be in line with the rest of our spine. If you don't have back issues, you can allow your back to round. If you do, you may want to keep a nice straight back. And perhaps go a little deeper and maybe press into that kidney 1 point between the second and third toes on the mound of the soles of your feet. Kidney 1 can help you to have calm energy and a calm mind. You might even feel a little tingle going through your legs, going up through your torso, feeling energy rising, and you may not. Last couple of breaths here. And release your feet if you're holding them. Go ahead and scooch forward on your mat and grab that bolster if you have it. Take it right behind your hips, vertically on the mat, and take the soles of the feet together, allowing these to fall out to either side, and slowly allow your spine to drape right onto that bolster. Take your hands out into a T to really open up across your chest, allowing fresh energy to come into your lungs and into the rest of your body. Imagine your torso is like a beach ball. And so each inhale, you are enlarging that beach ball, front, sides, and back. I am energized. Last couple of breaths here. And then just slowly reach your arms down under your thighs. Bring your knees back together. Roll over onto one hip. Remove your bolster. You may want to have it nearby. And then come all the way down onto your back. And again, allow your hands to come out from your shoulders in a T or over your head. Allow your lungs to really inflate and take in fresh energy and release stale energy. Release tired energy. Release fatigue. Feel the rebound moving, energy moving throughout your body. Last breath here. Take your hands back in towards your torso. You can grab your bolster and put it underneath your sacrum. We're moving into legs up the wall. Or you can just bend your knees, take the soles of your feet to the mat, place your hands so that your index fingers and your thumbs meet, making a little diamond shape, and then lift your hips, put that little diamond shape right underneath your sacrum if you're not using a bolster or a block, and then raise one leg towards the ceiling and then the other for legs up the wall without a wall. Feel free to do it at a wall if you have that available. And this is a pose that's really nice if you put a strap around your upper thighs, and it just allows your legs to relax even more. It's also a great pose for fatigue and to bring fresh energy into your legs. Great after travel, or just after a hard workout. I am energized. Last couple of breaths here. And bend one leg, one knee, and bring that foot back to your mat, then the other. Take your hands out from underneath your sacrum, if they're there, or move the bolster. Stretch your legs straight down your mat, and again, take your hands out into a T or overhead. This is Pentacle pose, it's just a rebound. Feel fresh energy moving around your body. Last breath here. And once again, bend your knees, take your hands closer to your body. then walk yourself over to one side of your mat. Inhale, take one knee in towards your chest and then the other, and allow the legs to fall over to one side. And you can take the free hand out to your side, up above your head, can feel nice. Again, just allowing you to take really nice deep breaths in this supine twist pose. And head can be pointed in any direction that feels comfortable to you. The last couple of breaths here. And slowly release your knee. Allow the knees to point back up towards the heaven. Straighten out your spine and then walk yourself over towards the opposite side. One knee comes in towards your chest and then the other. Allow the knees to fall over to one side. Open up the free hand, and with the other hand, perhaps hold onto your top knee. I am balanced. I am calm. We are all welcoming in the middle element season to move from late summer into fall. It's a season that is associated with letting go. Time to go inwards. Time to put aside all the activity of spring and summer and think about what it is you have sown in the spring and harvested in the fall. Last couple of breaths here. And again, allow your knees to point up towards the heaven. Press into your feet to lift your hips. Center yourself back on your mat and stretch one leg out and then the other. Allow the feet to fall open. Legs maybe a little wider than hip width apart, and arms can come a little bit away from your body. Palms up or palms down. Palms up is usually considered to be a receiving position, and palms down is a more grounding position. And begin to relax into your Savasana. If you did set an intention at the beginning of this practice, now is a great time to think about that intention. I offer to you that physically we were working on our lower body. Pretty much all of our lower body, except maybe the feet. Excuse me. And that we are finding balance as we come to this point in the seasons where nighttime and daytime are equal. And also it's a very calming as well as energizing practice. This would be a great practice to practice in the morning before you start your day. It would be a great practice to practice when you come home from work, or it's just the afternoon and you are crashing and you are wanting that chocolate, that sweet, that whatever pick-me-up here is your choice. And close your eyes if it feels comfortable and allow yourself to relax into your Savasana. I'm just going to read the quote that I read at the beginning of this practice. Once again, on this day, when dark and light are equals, may you find balance, the balance you're seeking. May you be abundant. May you be blessed. May you be surrounded by love. And may your light outshine your darkness. That quote, which I mangled a little bit because I couldn't read it, is from Crystal McEwen. Go ahead and relax into your Savasana until you hear me speak again. Allow yourself to relax in Savasana as long as you'd like to, maybe pausing the video, grabbing a blanket. You do have to move into the rest of your day. And go ahead and allow your breath to deepen. Notice it coming in through your nose, coming back out through your nose. Feeling your body and every point where it meets the surface below you, from your heels to your hips, your upper back, and the back of your head. Feeling really held, very, very safe. And begin to take any small movements you need to take. Bring yourself back into the moment right now. Keeping your eyes closed if they're already closed. And in your own way and in your own time, making your way back to an easy seated position. Inhale, take the palms of the hands together in front of your heart. Your thumbs into your heart center, elongating that spine. Fingers pointing up towards the heavens. Head slightly bowing over your hands. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you always feel filled with calm energy. And go ahead and begin to blink your eyes open, taking in your mat, and raising your head, taking in the rest of the room. One more practice for you before you move on. Go ahead and take your fingers, except for your thumb, curl them in and hold them back into that heart center spot. This is Conception Vessel 17. It is the Sea of Tranquility. And you can take that thumb and you can press it into your index fingers and just hold. And close your eyes if it feels right to you. Breathing in and out through your nose. Relax your shoulder. Soften your jaw. Soften your forehead. Breathe in peace. And breathe out anxiety. Breathe in peace. Breathe out grief. And breathe in peace. Breathe out sadness. Those are the emotions that are associated with the metal element. And just keep your eyes closed if it's comfortable. Continuing to press into your CV17, your Sea of Tranquility. This helps to also stimulate your thymus gland, which is very helpful to your immune system. And this is something you can hold for 2 to 3 minutes or longer, for as long as feels right to you. I'd say anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes probably. And let's hold ours for just 1 more minute. Notice if you feel any pulses in your fingertips. Deep breath in. Hold a couple of seconds. And deep breath out through your mouth. And allow your hands to fall into your lap. You did a wonderful job showing up for yourself today. I hope that you feel very calm, balanced, maybe like you've let go of something. Maybe you don't even know what that might be, but maybe as if a weight has been lifted, perhaps. If you like this video, please go ahead and click the like button. And if you'd like to practice with me again, go ahead and click subscribe and the bell. Both those actions help me to reach more people to share free Yin Yoga with them. If you'd like to add on to this practice, which was a pretty full practice, I have a short vlog on what the target areas of the metal element is. In a few weeks, I will have a mini masterclass on the middle element, but we're a little bit away from that right now. Also, alternatively, you could choose to tack on a Balance Your Chakras meditation. And also, there's another short vlog about discovering the power of Yin Yoga and Acupressure. So any of those would be a great add-on onto this practice. You see them on your screen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, or evening.